Hello, Leo. It's Lynn from DevineCentral. I am here with your April 2023 tarot reading. I'm going to pull one card in various aspects of your life, and we're going to take a real quick look at what guidance the cards may have for you for the month of April. I am using the Star Tarot this month. It is a beautiful deck, and it has quite a bit of really rich, beautiful symbolism. I bought it for the look. I did not buy it because it's an easy deck to shuffle, so I went ahead and shuffled in advance. Let me switch cameras here, and we'll get right on the cards. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to start with work, money or finances, our personal relationship or love life. We have friends, family, social life, and our personal growth or development. And we will end by asking Spirit for a little bit of last minute advice at the end of the reading. So here we go. Let's talk about work. We've got the Knight of Pentacles for work. You know, when this card comes up, it typically tells us it's a time to be cautious. This is an extremely cautious individual. This is somebody who, really keeps his nose to the grindstone, doesn't allow for a lot of variety in life. This could either say, hey, you know what, it's a time to be cautious at work. We're not quite sure everything that's going on. But if you just sit in one place and you don't move and you don't grow, you're not going to be, I don't know, you're not going to get the attention of management, which is something we need to grow in our position or to advance from our position. But at the same time, it could just be, hey, there's a lot of things going on at work right now, and maybe you're going to be the voice of reason. Maybe you're going to be the one that says, hey, let's keep everything status quo for right now. Let's be cautious and continue doing things the way we've been doing them, so that we have that, because we have that stability, and we're not rushing into something that may or may not pan out. So I think that for this month, I think erring on the side of caution might be the message for work for this month. As for your finances, we have the Hanged Man, and it's always a weird card to get, because we just never know what to expect from this card. But the Hanged Man is all about changing our perspective, and it's looking at something in a different and more creative way. Now, oftentimes it's just taking a look at our situation for what it really is and saying it's just acknowledging that we need to modify how we're looking at a situation. So maybe you've been wanting to buy something, or wanting to spend money, or maybe you've been spending money and you haven't really been doing a good job of budgeting it. Maybe it's time to start looking at it in a more creative way. Maybe there's something that you want to buy and you don't have the money, but if you can manipulate it, if you can look at it in a different perspective, get a little creative with it, you might very well be able to find the extra funds for what you want. But for the most part, this is a card of self-sacrifice. So we sacrifice the things that we want in life so that we can afford the other things that we want more, that are more important to us. And there's nothing wrong with that either. We have to get a second or a third job just to finish that degree that we really want from school. We go through 9 months of pregnancy and childbirth because we want that. We want that family. I mean, there are things that we sacrifice so that we can have other things. And that might be something for you to think about this month. What are you sacrificing, or what are you willing to sacrifice for something that you want more important than the day-to-day baubles that, are impulse purchases for us. So as far as the love life goes, we have the Five of Cups. And, it can be a sad card. It can be a card of regret. I see this as, we can't, I see it as a temporary thing. We can't just sit in it. It's okay if if we've said something or done something that we regret, or that's, or someone said something to us that's made us sad. Yeah, whatever it is, we need to move on. This is a glass half empty, glass half full card, and we can't keep looking at the glass half empty. At some point, if we're going to grow and we're going to get we're going to get past it. We have to either forgive the other person, forgive ourselves, apologize. We have to do whatever it is, and then stop and walk away from it and get away. If you are looking for love, and by the way, if you are in a committed relationship, the other person, if they really love you, they will forgive you. So apologizing or letting someone know you regret something you said or did goes a long way. If you are looking for love and you're feeling sorry for yourself, stop it. It's start looking at the glass half full, because oftentimes we bring on the universe. It's self-fulfilling prophecies. If you feel like the glass is half empty, then that's how your life is going to live. So you have to kind of change your perspective on that in love as well as in finances if you want to move on, because our life is a matter of cycles and it always turns around. You just have to trust it. As far as your friends, family, and social life goes, we have some transformation going on here. We have the Death card. This is the natural end of something that we really don't desire, okay? As opposed to the world, which is the natural end of something that we do desire. So somebody that's very close to us in our day-to-day life might be moving out of state, and the relationship we have will never be the same. It could be that somebody that we know and that we like in our social life ghosts us. They stop returning calls and emails. They don't make an effort to get a hold of us, and we don't know why. And you know what? We will probably never know why, because they're not going to tell us. It's time. It was time for that relationship. For them, it was not satisfying to them, and they walked away from us. And you know what? There's just times when we have to accept the things that are going on in the lives of the people around us that we can't control. So we have to just brace for it, accept it, and just kind of be there for them, when they are trying to pick up the pieces, or at least giving them the space if they need to figure out what that is for themselves. As far as our personal growth, we have the Emperor. And you know what? This is all about dealing with our control issues. It's getting self-disciplined, being disciplined enough to say, hey, I can't control everything in the lives of, or how other people feel about it. This is about learning how to control the things that you can control and letting go of the things that you can't. And so as people have problems and issues, I know you want to solve them because you don't want them hurting. You don't want them feeling down. But, oftentimes the bigger part of us says, we need to allow them, we need to give them permission to feel that way and to deal with their own struggles and find their own perspective in life. And sometimes they'll thank us for it later, for saying, hey, thanks for not bugging me about it. All right, so last word from Spirit, we have the Four of Pentacles. And, here's our boundaries. There's those boundaries that we need to start getting more disciplined about staying within. And when we stay within our boundaries and we don't step on other people or into other people's lives and try to control everything around us, just control what you can control. We are happier. There's more peace and contentment with the Swan. There's more sunshine within our own private circle. And that's what will keep us feeling better about ourselves. So I do wish you a happy April, a rainy April, because that'll bring us our Mayflowers, right? And I will see you next time. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe. Thanks. Bye-bye.